there's more to life than just waking up, going to bed, and then being miserable sometime in between there. So like I really liked that you like touch on that. But then like so I know just from like knowing you that like you are a coach for a real estate mastermind. So like something for investors, like what is a big limiting belief for them? Like do you often hear the same thing like, oh, this is something I can't do? It's like that self-doubt.
How long do you have for that? This is it's crazy. So what people think is the problem is actually not the problem. So most people think that, and yes, I shared it as that, is that, okay, I have self-doubt, I fear this, I fear that, but that's an effect. That's an effect. It's not the cause. What is the cause? Why do people even think like that? Like you jump into something that's exciting, that's awesome, and yeah, you have some people there might be naysayers on the outside, but why is there so much internal resistance? Why is there so much fear? And this requires a level of exploration into our own psyche and consciousness that we literally are not equipped with in our life. Some people learn it as they go on this journey. A lot of entrepreneurs, they find different ways to cope, but when you go deep down into it, people are scared. Like they are so scared to move forward. They're doing it and they're courageous, but they're so scared. And what makes them scared is nothing real. We think that there's, oh, the economy is going to crash, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. None of those things. It's not like a real tangible possibility or probability kind of thing that they're looking at. It's just fears that they don't even know exist. And it comes from a part of their life. It comes from a part of their training. And so what happens, and whether you talk about investors or coaches or any type of entrepreneur, especially if they're new to this world, as soon as they come in, because you're not relying on a regular certainty paycheck that we've been fed most of our life, it says, and we've been taught that that's your security. That's your security. That's the only thing that makes you secure. Well, until COVID happens, half the people lose their job.
Right.
Even then, we start to believe that we can still stay there. But the idea is that we've been trained to think that there's a certain level of security that comes with jobs or even business. And there's a huge hole in this. And the hole is, and I'll give you this in terms of a story. So I had a client, he's an entrepreneur and well-established business, million plus. And I was having a conversation with him around his fear of losing his money in business. And it's a very common fear for a lot of entrepreneurs and even investors. And he was an investor, or he is an investor. So he's like, yeah, I'm always afraid of like losing my business or money, whatever I've built so far. So I asked him this question: what would happen if I just took the key to your